Nothing quite like that surge of adrenaline that courses through your veins as you pull up to a flea market that you've never been to.
130 Pokemon cards for $10.
That's that one.
The Cabbage Patch.
Oh, Cabbage Patch Kids, yep. It was well loved. Oh, showbiz.
You got the action figures. Visionaries.
Yeah.
That's gnarly.
Straight shooters. He's not a straight shooter. Up in Greenfield.
Morning, how are you?
Coffee or sandwich, anybody? Coffee or sandwich?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, coffee. Charlie?
How much you have on the truck back there?
Come right here.
$20.
20?
Still in the original box, man.
Okay.
Right down there's the spigot.
Right on.
Go right ahead.
Give me $15 and take it away.
Well,
15.
now, don't be stupid.
I'll do 15 on it.
Alrighty.
Thank you, sir.
Go around here and grab it.
Right on.
Don't worry about it.
That's pretty cool.
Today.
Morning, how are you?
Okay. Comic books $1, 6 for 5.
Okay.
This time we can come back.
Right on.
We want $40 worth of them. And that is 130 Pokemon cards for $10.
Okay.
You can open it up and
Let's
see
see.
what's in it.
All right. I was looking at the date on it. Just curious.
And then there's Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic the Gathering cards coming too.
Okay.
We sell them the same way too. There's Magic. I still got them in the truck.
Gotcha.
And then red team sets will be $5 a set. There's some football sets, team sets, and then the loose cards are in those boxes.
Okay. Oh, for sure. I need to run this to the car anyway.
Morning.
Morning, how are you?
A little chilly.
It is cold this morning.
Yep. Morning.
I don't know if you would be interested or not, but you know, I go to the other toy shows and stuff too. This is not toys, but I'm having my first one.
Oh, cool.
So
Where's it at?
not like, you know, it's in Lawrenceburg, so it's like about 45 minutes from here.
Okay, very cool. I'll definitely try to stop
Yeah.
by. Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, man. None of this is toy stuff, but
Yeah.
I'm saving most of it for the toys.
Oh, I don't blame you. Gotta save the good stuff.
It's my first one.
Right on. All right, good luck.
Morning.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Good. How are you doing today?
Not too bad.
How much you have on Heathcliff?
I do 30 on it.
30. Okay.
That one is an old one. Some of them aren't. Like that Coke one isn't all
Yeah,
that old,
like
but
a
that-
repop.
The Heathcliff is probably 70s.
Right on.
And this one's old, but it's rough.
That's that one.
The Cabbage Patch.
Oh, Cabbage
I
Patch
mean,
Kids,
it's-
yep. It was well loved.
But the Heathcliff's in pretty decent.
Yeah.
Don't think so. Not
Good morning, sir.
Morning, how are you today?
Okay, how are you doing?
Good, thanks.
They're $1 a piece. If you buy more, I'll give you a deal.
Okay.
They're like $1 a piece. Unless you buy a bunch, and I do like 50 cents.
Okay. Like a bag?
Sure.
Okay. It's kind of cool.
Good, brother.
Morning, how are you?
All right. I got the action figures. Visionaries.
Yeah.
I mean, I had 20. I'd do 15 on all. There's 5 of them there. I'll do 15 on those.
15 on the set?
That's a good set.
Yeah, you don't see those very often. That's pretty cool. I'll do those.
Okay.
Let's see what else
Got
we got
the
here.
Ninja Turtles there. Then I can do the same on those. I had 20. I'd do 15 on those right there too.
I think I have most of those.
Yeah.
Mask.
Yeah, mask. There's the car, and I got 2 of the guys in there with it.
Okay, what do we have on that one?
Let's see what I had right there. I had 10 on that one. I can do 8 on that.
Okay.
That's a good buy on that.
Yeah, I'll do that for
Of course,
8.
you know those are Chuck Norris right there.
Yep. Let's see what we got in here.
All those.
Crystar.
Yeah. Who are these little guys?
Those. I don't know if they're.
not marked. And they're from, I know they're from the 80s, but they're not marked. I tried to figure them out. I couldn't.
They're like that mass scale.
Yeah.
But
Weird little things.
yeah, it could be air raiders or something. Who knows?
I'd do $1 a piece on those.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about these? Just like all these, $1 a piece?
$1 a piece, yeah.
And then these two.
Huh? Yeah. Those there, I'll tell you what if I just told you 5 for all of them.
Yep, 5 for all that.
Yep.
Sure. So 8, 15, and 5 so far.
Yep.
Use that.
I don't know what she is.
I'm not sure.
And Ghostbusters. And Ninja Assassin. Had $4 on him.
Okay. And what do you have on this one?
I had $8, which is a good buy on him. I know that. Exo
Squad, yeah.
Exo Squad. Yeah.
Okay, let's see here.
Bouncy ball.
Marvel. The Barbie, what do you have on her?
She's an old one. The wife sent that with me. I'll do, honestly, I'll do 20 on her.
20. Okay.
And she's a good one. That's the old bubble cut. She's original.
Let me think about that one for a second. Okay, there's my pile. Let me look at this side real fast.
Brother, go look around. Most of those are commons.
Yeah.
Just common stuff. Most of them. Could you imagine? That's a $250 model. And look at the parts. It's all there, but see, the guy had started, he goes, I had no way. Look at the cannon holders. Look at the size of those.
Jeez. I wouldn't have the patience for it. I know that.
Could you imagine?
No, thanks.
There's no way in hell.
5, 15, and 8, so 28.
That sounds right.
Okay.
So I'm glad you showed up.
That's my favorite thing to look for.
Oh, I'll tell you, they're neat. The Visionaries are hard to find.
I don't see them very often.
No.
No.
She's, like I said, she's the original.
I'll walk around for a minute and think about her.
Yeah, I'll be here.
Thank you, sir.
Exciting to go.
Right on. Appreciate it.
Thank you, brother.
Oh, showbiz. Chuck E. Cheese from the 90s. What do you have on the Apes Bake?
I'll do 10 on that.
10? Okay. And then I have 2 of your tokens
Okay,
too.
so it'll be 12 on that.
$12. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Anything I got out there, I can do better on.
Okay.
Something you're interested in.
Thank you. $5.46.
I'll sell you that whole thing for $5, but if you want.
$5?
Yep.
Sure, why not? Yep. Thanks, man.
Froze. Appreciate it.
I'll probably go ahead and do this one.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's Thundercats, isn't it?
Yes, Thundercats.
I didn't even recognize that at first. Okay, let's get that.
I appreciate it. Something less I gotta take home, I always appreciate.
Kind of like this little knockoff too.
Yeah, he's cool. Little ninja assassin defender. Yeah.
Looks like Sly Stallone though.
Yeah, he does kind of, doesn't he? You know, it's something. That's what I thought he was at first.
I would have too. Just in a pile. What'd you have on him?
Oh, I'll tell you, just a buck if you're
Okay.
getting that stuff here. Boss man.
Yeah.
Big boss man.
Yeah. Shouldn't have left that one.
All those boys there. I had $5 on all of them.
Okay.
All the X-Men.
What'd you have on the Superman thermos?
Superman thermos. I'll tell you what. I'll do 8 on that.
8. Okay.
And that's a pretty good. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's the 78 one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's do.
Okay.
This here.
Okay.
The Barbie and these.
Okay.
So
let's see here what we have. We have 4, 9, 17, 21. 5 on that is 26, right?
Yep.
And then 8, and then the 20. Let's see, that would have been 26, would have been 46, would have been
54.
54. Thank you, brother. I think you can, I'll be honest with you, get more than that out of her. She's a good Barbie. She's a good one. She's a 60. She's a good one.
I buy them sometimes and then just kind of research and then don't do much with them, but I just can't resist them a lot of times.
Want a sack for
Yeah, sure.
Put them in a sack.
If you don't mind.
I appreciate it.
No problem.
Yeah, she's a real good one. I know that. You know what these are. I don't need to put the tags.
Oh no, I can figure them all out.
Yeah, hey, I know what you know what you're doing.
A little bit.
And I appreciate having somebody knows what's going on. She's at the bottom there, okay?
Right on.
Everything's
Cool.
We're big boss man.
Looks good to me. Thank you, sir.
Appreciate you.
Thank you,
brother.
There's nothing quite like that surge of adrenaline that courses through your veins as you pull up to a flea market that you've never been to. You have no clue what kind of vendors or prices you're dealing with. It's all just new and exciting. This was a pretty crispy morning at a frosty 30 degrees, so I did have to walk around for quite a while. I'm sure I edited most of that out, but I'm glad I stuck with it because I ended up finding some pretty cool things, which I will show you right now. I did come across this awesome Erdl Children's Palace semi-truck pretty early on. Paid $15 for it, and honestly, it's not worth a whole lot more than that. Thought it was really great. It's in the box, needs cleaned up a little bit, which should be easy enough to do, but the giant Peter Panda graphics on the side, just thought that would make a really great display piece. Later on, I was thumbing through this little binder of video games, not really seeing a whole lot, but when the guy said $5 for the entire binder, figured I might as well because $5, why not? Nothing too exciting in here. I think the most notable disc would be the Yu-Gi-Oh! Power of Chaos CD-ROM. Disc only, of course, but as far as this binder goes, probably the best little catch right there. Paid $1 for another cool little collection piece. Now, I do have a lot of these, but you really can't have too many Showbiz Pizza tokens. This is only the second time I've ever found a Showbiz piece at a flea market before, so this is a 3-line version, as you can see right there. If it was a 2-line version, it'd be even more scarce and more valuable. Of course, I'm going to pay $1 for any Showbiz token I find. And then at that same booth, I did pay $10 for the 1967 HG Toys Planet of the Apes puzzle in the little cylinder holder here. I don't actually collect Planet of the Apes stuff myself, but plenty of people do, so at $10, of course I'm going to pick something like that up. And then we have the booth I like so much, I went back twice. I think I'm $82 into this entire haul, and it's just a bunch of loose action figures. You might not be expecting too much, but there's some pretty cool pieces in here, including some stuff I've never even come across before. Of course, you have the no big deal pieces that'll probably just end up in a $3 or $5 bin at a toy show, like the X-Men and the Ghostbusters, even the Thundercats back there. We have the cool little knockoff Sly Stallone Rambo thing with the samurai sword. It's got the chopping action, which is always pretty cool. Got the 1978 Superman thermos. I just picked this up because I do come across this lunchbox with no thermos from time to time, so this one is a little sun faded, and I think it was supposed to have a red lid, but those are pretty easy to come by as well. Figured I might as well grab this one, throw it with a lunchbox when I eventually am for sure to find it at some point again. One of the better pieces we have is the Kenner Mask Manta. Now this one is missing the driver and the ejector seat. If it had those, it'd be a crazy good deal. But even like this, with everything else, with the wings on the bottom here, all the stuff that pops out, it is still a pretty desirable vehicle and a really good deal considering what I paid for this. Of course, there were a couple more mask figures as well as a couple helmets. We have some Battletech figures. We have the PVC Thundercats Chitara right here. That's one you don't see very often in a lot. We have the vintage Exo Squad shell, which is a line I rarely, if ever, come across, so I know nothing about it. It looks like it's missing some missiles, but it does have the figure inside there, which is probably worth more than I paid for the entire piece, so definitely a good deal on that one. A couple cool pieces out of the dollar bin. We have the Remco Crystar figure. No accessories, but for $1, you really can't beat that. And then, of course, we have the late 70s Mego Pocket Heroes Captain America. Pretty tough figure. He's missing his shield. It's got a little paint wear on his star, but a lot of times those are rubbed off completely. His helmet's in good shape and intact, so another slamming deal at $1 single. On the second go around, I could not resist the Bubble Cut Barbie, or is it Midge? I don't know a lot about Barbie stuff, but this one seemed like it was in really good shape. The paint on the face is really good. The limbs are nice and tight, so I just went ahead and grabbed it. Like I said, wasn't finding much else anywhere else, and I was getting good deals across this table, so figured I should just go ahead and pick it up. There are certainly people out there that are a lot more knowledgeable with this stuff than I am, so feel free to chime in if you'd like. In my opinion, the best pickup from that table would be this nice little lot of vintage Hasbro Visionaries, another line I never, ever come across. So very cool to see it, especially at a flea market. We got 5 figures total, and I think it was like $15 for all the figures or something. Knowing absolutely nothing about this line, I figured just having the chest plates, might as well go ahead and pick these up. Now, of course, these things came with helmets and other accessories, so that would be really special to find something like that. But even in this condition, I think most of these figures, you're looking at between like $10 and $20 on them, just in this condition with the chest plates. But of course I had to dig a little deeper, and I figured out that as far as this lot goes, this figure right here, called Feral, would definitely be the most sought after. It looks like in this condition with just his chest plate, he's about a $40 figure. If he had his helmet and his other accessories, I think he's closer to $200, which is pretty crazy. This line is brand new to me, not really something that I'm looking to collect or anything, but for $15, definitely had to grab this entire lot, and I'm glad I did. That is all I got for you this time. As always, I want to thank you so much for watching the video. But until next time, stay safe, stay healthy. Love ya. Bye.